Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your north nodes. The energy today is just like really awesome. Like, I feel very connected. And I feel like if you're going through some things and you're seeking out some insight, that you're wanting to have that feeling. So I'm riding on this flow like this is a good feeling. It's a good thing to be going through something that you want to seek growth through. So I'm jumping right into these readings. Spirit, what messages do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aquarius? Spirit, what messages do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aquarius? Spirit, what messages are there for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spirit, what messages are there for Aquarius? Boom. See you there, Aquarius. That feels good. And the first two cards, thank you in advance, Spirit. The Hanged Man is current energy, along with the Hermit. Ooh. Something internally feels a little upside down. Which, when you... that's a good thing, Aquarius. It's a good thing. Our world... One of the biggest speeches I ever heard given, right as I was like traveling down the rabbit hole, was, it's by Larkin Rose. And I can't remember the name, the title of the speech. It was at the end of one of the anonymous videos. And it is in my playlist. I have a playlist called The Fall. And I believe it's a message to humanity. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But the whole point is the first line of the speech that Larkin begins is, you'll never imagine, you can never imagine just how backwards the world really is. Or something along those lines. Like, you know, when you really think about how completely turned upside down our views are of the reality we live in. You know, we're CEOs of tobacco companies who kill thousands, hundreds of thousands of people every year, get glorified, but we chastise a murderer of one person like we have a leg to stand on. I mean, if we were really going to play God in that scenario, I would say the CEO who gets glorified and bonuses and more money than he can ever spend and his family can spend in a lifetime, instead of glorifying that, why don't we show a little leniency to the guy who just killed one person and understand that, just like in the story of Hannibal, where we were really, you know, at first, Silence of the Lambs, we were like, oh my God, Hannibal's crazy. Like that man, And then we later find out in a prequel, as a child, he was force-fed his sister by his parents. So now we start having compassion for someone where we see how our perspectives can change. In your heart space, you have the Hierophant with the Three of Pentacles. So you have a firm belief of something coming together. There's a belief that something in your world is like with the Hierophant and the Hermit and the Hangman. It's like something inside has completely switched. And now you believe, without a shadow of a doubt, something is coming to you. Maybe you had doubts about it from up until now, but something has settled into you with a knowing that I'm going to have whatever this thing is, whatever you're working on that you want to come together. New job, new relationship, new family dynamic. You know, you're trying to heal things, trying to build things, trying to, you know, you're trying to build something with other people. And something inside you has switched completely to where you just know. We've got the Knight of Swords and the possible outcome and Justice. Because it's due you. Because you are owed this. Karmically, you are owed this. And here you are squarely looking at Justice like, I believe this is a little bit of a patience thing, but I mean, he's looking squarely at Justice, and Justice has got that sword right up in his face like, divine time, my dear, divine time. But you have this, like, each one of these cards, I feel this sense of, even in the Hanged Man, like knowing that you're kind of just hung here, like you're just hanging out, going within. I mean, but there's this knowing that I'm just hanging out, and in divine time, it's coming. Underlying energy, or what you might not be aware of. There's the 9 of Rods with the 8 of Rods and the King of Rods. And Spirit says, yep. Most definitely. Because the 8 of Rods right in the middle is that the messages, the signs, the synchronistic little things that you're picking up on are getting faster and faster. That's that build up here. 8, 9, King. And before you know it, the King is here. The King has arisen. And the 9 of Rods here is simply, again, this imagery of kind of like this Knight of Swords, a little bit of impatience, but that buildup is coming. That buildup is there. And it's like you're like a kid waiting for Christmas, waiting to unwrap your present. So Aquarius, this is, I mean, boom. 8, 9, King. It's coming. Justice, your karmic card at the very end of this, just hang in there. The Hermit's got the little light there, like, yep, I've got it. It's there it is. And the Hierophant's like, believing it. There's everything you're working to get to come together is coming. And the Knight of Swords is like, I just want to, because he's real fast. He's fast. But the Justice card is like, wait. Divine timing. We all have to go through the process. Trust the process. I'm going to pull an advice card from the Chapel of the Sacred Mirrors by Alex Gray. Spirit, what advice do we have for Aquarius? Spirit, what advice do we have for Aquarius? All right. This card has come out like 5 times today. So, this is the Spiritual World card. Completion of the great work yields the universal medicine. The philosopher's gold, radiant reflection of soul or heart, recognizes its unity with the source of all light. God carved in the sun of our essence, surrounding us, our world primordially sacred. The reflections on unity. And I believe, just like this knowing that what you want is coming together, what you're building, what you want to build, you know that it's coming. That's a form of unity that the advice is hold. This is your heart space. Hold on to that unity. Hold on to that belief, that feeling. Feel as if it's already happened and it's manifesting for you. Divine timing is at play. Trust the process. That's all I got for you, Aquarius. See you next time.